Hey guys, it's Joel and welcome back to the channel. Today you join me once again in my BMW Z4 with the roof down. It's the Saturday before Christmas, probably the day that you're watching this as well. It's rather chilly, but it is very sunny and very pleasant indeed, so I've had the roof down on the way down here today. Anyway, I am filming a Q&A video today. Lots of you have requested it. I know lots of you might not be interested. So if you're not, maybe skip this one and watch the next video, which is going to be my Christmas special, which I encourage all of you to watch because that's going to be hilarious. But anyway, this is a Q&A video today. Over the past week or so, I've reached out to you guys on various social media platforms asking for your questions, anything at all. Most of them are car related. I've written a few down because I want to keep this nice and concise. So I'll go through them on my phone. Thanks to all of you that asked questions. Sorry if I didn't get to yours in this video, but I probably did see it and I did reply to you, or I read it at least. So anyway, thank you so much guys, and yeah, let's get into the questions. So question number one is one that lots of people have actually asked, which is, where do you see your channel being in 1, 2 or 3 years? So lots of people asked about 1 year, 2 year and then 3 years. So the first person that sent me that question was Brad_Murray12 on Instagram. Murray Squire also asked me that question. Hampshire Photography always asked me that question, but there were a few others as well. Yeah, it's a really, really good question. Quite a complex one, but I want to keep it nice and concise. I see the channel growing. I see the channel carrying on, continuing. I probably, in a year to 2 to 3 years time, I would definitely see another car on the channel. Whether or not I can keep the Z4 as well, I don't know, probably not. I don't have that sort of money. So yeah, 1 to 2 to 3 years time, I would definitely see another car on the channel. I would hope that I'm getting invited to various press things maybe, if we continue to grow as we are, and hopefully, yeah, I'll just be bringing lots of different cars and types of content to the channel. I'll be able to broaden it as well, but I would still very much focus the channel on the car that I'm driving at the time as well. And you know, even when the Z4 goes, I'd still be filming Z4 content, I'm sure. My dad still has one. Tom Shoots Cars, who is the cinematographer for Love Cars, if you don't subscribe to those guys, he asked me, would I consider owning a Mustang in the UK? Now, if you didn't see my, not my latest video, but one of my latest videos, I reviewed the V8 Mustang that I had in America, and I did talk about this a little bit at the end of that video. But essentially, no, I wouldn't consider owning one in the UK because it would just be fantastically expensive to run. I think it worked out at about 20 mpg the average for that car, and that was over a lot of motorway cruising, and with petrol prices in the UK as they are, I genuinely couldn't afford to run it. So no, I wouldn't consider owning one over here. If I ever moved to the States or the UAE or something, I'd definitely consider one. But yeah, petrol is just too expensive for one of those. Car finance opinions, and would I finance an M140i or the new Z4? Okay, so quickly, if I had to choose between the M140i and the Z4, I'd probably choose the Z4, just because I do like a convertible and I like the 2-seat whole thing, hence Z4 now. So I would probably choose the Z4. I think they're similar price point, but the Z4 might even be a little bit more expensive. I spec'd one up the other day and I think it came to about 52 grand, which is quite a lot of money. Anyway, car finance opinions, yeah, I think it's I mean, lots of people are more qualified to answer than I am because I've never really done it, but yeah, basically it's a good way to put all of your money not into a depreciating asset, which most cars are depreciating assets. So it allows you to sort of just keep your money somewhere else or put it in other things that are more profitable, and yeah, just pay off your car in a gradual way. It annoys me when people moan at people saying, oh, it's not your car because you haven't paid for it, you financed it. That's rubbish. You've got to be able to prove that you can afford to pay for it, and also you've got to have normally a hefty down payment if you're getting anything quite expensive. So that's complete rubbish. I'm all for car financing as long as you're careful with it and you don't go out of your means. MB on YouTube, that was his name on YouTube, asked me, how is the overall condition of your car? This comment got quite a lot of likes, so I think a few people wanted to know. I mean, you guys see all the videos, I film everything with this car. It's in probably the best condition it's been since I bought it, because I've had various bits fixed fairly recently on it. So it's in okay condition. Cosmetically, the paintwork's not great. I've obviously got that light thing at the front, which is cosmetically annoying. My wheels are pretty curbed. My suspension needs looking at. That's on my list of things to do, but these things cost money, unfortunately. generally it's in good condition. Like, it's 136,000 miles, this car now, and it's what, 14 years old, almost 15 now. It'll be 2019. So yeah, I think considering that, it's in great condition, and I wouldn't advise anyone against getting a high mileage example, because I think they're just so well put together, you wouldn't even know that this is so high mileage. But the overall condition of my car, considering, is okay. Could be better, as you guys all know, because you've seen all the bits that could be better. So thanks for the question anyway, MB. Daniel Xander Scott on YouTube asked me, what car do I feel like going for next? This is something that I talked about a while ago, and you know, I talked about, oh, I'm going to replace my Z4 with an M6, I want this, I want that. I've always been completely upfront and transparent with the fact that I'm not in a financial position to do that yet, but I'm also very transparent with the fact that I will replace the Z4 at some point. I won't always have this Z4. I do want to, you know, you only have one life. I want to drive and experience as many cars as possible. But to answer your question, what do I feel like going for next? I feel like going for an E92, was it an E90? E90 M3, the one that's the two-door coupe. I know a lot of you will say, go for the saloon, go for the convertible. I quite like the look of the two-door coupe ones. And yeah, I do fancy one of those. I also feel like going for an M6, as I've spoken about before. I feel like going for a lot of cars. I think most realistically, if I look towards next year and think I want to change this and get something else, considering the channel and everything, E90 M3 is probably #1 at the moment. But I have, you know, like I say, this isn't in perfect nick. It's not my perfect spec, this Z4. So I would genuinely be very tempted to go for a newer Z4, whether that's an E89 or an E86, like a coupe. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't have the money to do that. We'll see how things are in the new year. But yeah, in a dream world, my next car would probably be an E90 M3. Cars and Breakfast Hampshire has asked me, what is my favourite car event to go to? Cars and Breakfast Hampshire, guys, if you didn't know already, is the dude that organised the convoy to the Pistonheads meet at HQ, BMW HQ the other day. So thanks for doing that. But anyway, what is my favourite car event to go to? It's a tricky one, really. I haven't been to as many as I would like, but my favourite experience at a car event so far was Wings and Wheels in 2017. It's at Dunsfold, and it's where they filmed Top Gear, if you don't know. And basically, yeah, got to take the Z4 alongside my friend Charlie and his Porsche 911. Got to take it down the runway and just floor it, and I think we got like 135. That was so much fun. But yeah, it was a good car event because air shows, loads of cars about, and yeah, getting to drive this down the runway. So that's my favourite event I've gone to. Goodwood Festival of Speed is undisputably good, but I've only been there once, and I was actually working with Seen Through Glass, so I was working, so I didn't really experience it as much as I'd like. Yeah, I don't know, but if you guys have got any event suggestions that I should go to, let me know, because I do want to go to more events in 2019, and I'm sure there's far better ones out there than the ones I've just mentioned. So let me know, and also right back at you, Cars and Breakfast Hampshire, what's your favourite event to go to? Prevail Management on Instagram has asked me, would you ever get your Z4 wrapped matte black? Quite a specific question, this. Short answer, no, I wouldn't. I don't really like matte colours. A lot of you have been saying, in response to my Z4 video that I put out the other day, the new Z4, that have I seen it in the obsidian grey or the matte grey colour finish thing. I really don't like it. I don't like matte finishes. I used to. Back when I played Grand Theft Auto, matte black was the way forward, and everything was matte black. But I don't know. I'm not really a fan. I prefer metallic, shiny, clean looking paints. I always think that matte paints look a little bit dirty. You might disagree with me, that's just my opinion. In short, no, I wouldn't ever get the Z4 wrapped matte black. If I was getting this wrapped, I would probably go for a deep sort of Cabernet red or a yellow, providing that I had black wheels as well. But yeah, in short, no, I don't really like matte black. Okay, they were the best questions I found, which I've written down, so I think we've rattled through those fairly quickly. Let me just quickly go on Instagram, because I reached out to you guys again this morning, and see if there's anything else. James_E_H has asked me, what is your dream 3-car garage? What is your dream 3-car garage? I don't know, I'm really self-conscious about saying garage. So that's what James asked me anyway, and that's such a good question. I think, again, I've probably answered it before, but it's always changing. It's tricky. There would always be a Ferrari in there, I know that already. I actually need to think about this one. I'm gonna pause this video and think about it, because you've caught me off guard. Actually, I've got it. First car, 100% in my dream 3-car garage. Car number 1 in my dream 3-car garage would be a Ferrari Enzo. I absolutely loved the Ferrari Enzo. It was the first car that I remember sort of seeing in a magazine and going, wow, like, I love cars. I remember it was red with a red interior, so I would totally go for that if ever I managed to fulfill this 3-car garage. But Ferrari Enzo is definitely number 1. Number 2 would have to be a classic. There's actually so many classic cars that I like the AC Cobra, the Aston Martin DB5, some Ferraris as well. Lamborghini Miura's one. I can't really decide, but I'm probably just gonna, I said Ferrari already, I would say Ferrari Testarossa, but I've already said Ferrari, so Lamborghini Miura would probably be my second car. So my third and final car in my dream garage would have to be something a little bit more practical and something I could daily. Recently I've really started liking the brand, not because of their latest car, I'm not a particular fan of that, but I think a Rolls-Royce Ghost or a Rolls-Royce Phantom, just something that's a proper wafter. I mean, that's like the ultimate comfort car. So yeah, I'd probably have a Rolls-Royce of some kind, not the Cullinan though, I'm not particularly a fan of that. So number 1, always a Ferrari Enzo. Number 2, a Lamborghini Miura, and number 3 would be a Rolls-Royce of some description, probably the Ghost or the Wraith or the Phantom. But yeah, they're my 3 dream cars. Let me know in the comments, guys, what your 3 dream cars would be as well. Right then, guys, that wraps this video up. Thank you all for watching. If you're still here, I hope you found that interesting, and I hope your questions were answered in enough detail for you. I tried to rattle through as quickly as I could. Thanks again to everyone who asked questions, and I'm sorry to those who I didn't get to. But yeah, there was quite a few actually, which was really, really great. Makes these videos nice and easy to make if there's loads of questions to choose from. So yes, thank you guys for watching. I would wish you a happy Christmas, but I am going to be seeing you again very, very soon, probably tomorrow, if not Christmas Eve, for a Christmas special video, which is going to be extremely funny, and I can't wait to show you guys the Christmas special. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. If we can try and get this video to 100 likes, that would be fantastic. I'm going to start setting these little targets for the videos, because it does really help with my engagement when these videos get liked. So if you're watching, just drop the video a like. It really, really helps me out. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will see you very, very, very soon indeed for the next video.